morning to all traders and welcome to this week's Market Insights on Thursday for the FX miners. We're going to talk about Euro, Yen, and also the dollar against the Mexican peso, just to touch over a little bit emerging markets. There's been a lot of developments, although someone wouldn't expect that to happen, but I did mention the other day that you should expect to hear something on the political front, geopolitical, let's say. So the China now offers another olive branch by reducing tariffs to certain products to the US. So that is taking weight off the dollar. The dollar is moving higher, and oil, as well as the safe haven yen currency, is moving lower. That is also because of expectations of easing from the Bank of Japan. Euro, at the same time, there is expectations that the euro is going to fall because of interest rate cut from the European Union and some sort of fears that there will be more quantitative easing. The question is by how much? Now, euro dollar fell, but euro yen is actually holding well because the yen is weak. It's going to be a very interesting one today, and also, of course, for the following days on the US trade war and also US-Iran geopolitical front, because Mr. Trump now is arranging, scheduling to have a talk with the Iranian president. On the economic calendar today is going to be quiet. We are expecting the ECB, widely expecting ECB. We'll have the US CPI and core CPI, initial jobless claims, and then the federal budget balance later on the session. I want to start with Euro Yen today, and I want to start with a daily. We see here that we're moving in an A, B, and C. Okay, most likely we're going to see the C wave start popping out quite soon. What we want to see a break above this descending channel, and then a move to the some sort of retest or not, and then all the way move to the upside. Now we have the first wave. This is the daily chart. Second wave, wave 3 down in January, crash 4, and now this is an ending, let's say triangle or parallel channel, okay, which either ended around 116,671 or is going to move a little bit lower. To be honest, it looks a little bit done. So this is probably the lowest low. What we want to see now after all these quite nice bullish sessions ended, we want to see now prices, if we go a little bit lower in the 4 hour as well, we want to see prices now, let me just do that. We want to see prices really after this first cross to the upside, you know, going for a 3 wave up there, 4 wave up there, and then 5 wave up there, okay? So now don't forget, of course, that this could still be an ABC, and pretty much what will mean that wave 4 would move up here, and then we should be looking for another further move to the downside. But I'll be honest, with the yen weakening and likely to weaken further and more than the dollar, more than the European currency, I expect this to have ended its downside run right at the 116 psychological level. Okay, now let's turn to the daily chart. What I want to do now is go to dollar against the Mexican peso. As we have said the other day, or at the beginning of this, not the other day, this is affected by the trade war, of course, and moves currently with the oil, because as risk appetite shifts to more haven assets, let's say, the dollar Mexican is being pushed to the downside. Now, what we are seeing here after ending this move to the upside, we are running in an ABC that it looks like it's going to turn a flat pattern, right? Now, we've done the first move to the downside, which is an A, B, and a C, okay? And we've got another one, A, B, and C. So a flat pattern, a flat pattern is a 3, 3, and a 5, right? Another B, C. And now we've got the first wave to the downside, a rather complex correction for wave 2, a WXY, with either another combination in there. And then what we're looking now is actually to start moving below the 1865 level, okay, the previous low, so we can really validate that wave 3 is coming through. And then after that, we should see a correction and prices moving to at least the previous low at 1745. That would validate this flat pattern. Of course, it could end being like a running flat, so prices would be A, B, and then we should really bounce down here and move up for wave C. But I'm not sure whether this will be a feasible case. I'm seeing that to end nearly down 1750 or so. Down on the 4 hours now, we've had this nice Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high. 1 second. There we go at 61.8. This is the golden ratio, and that really started pushing prices lower. I believe we're going to see prices start moving in an impulsive move to the downside to complete wave C. So I want to thank you for watching again, and as a reminder, feel free to visit our blog. It's where we cover the latest news, technical analysis, trading ideas, and all the headlines necessary to know before entering a trade or before entering the markets.